Our Contemplative Holy Week service of anointing. Before I begin, I want to introduce you to Belva Brown Jordan, who joins our leadership tonight. And she's zooming in from Claremont, California. Also, I forgot to introduce Heather Roos yesterday. She's part of our liturgy team. So these are the voices that you'll hear tonight. Contemplative liturgies rely on the oral tradition of just listening. There are no bulletins, nothing to read. And it requires us to really lean on all of our senses. And tonight's service leans heavily on the sense of smell. Both in anointing oil and incense, giving the fragrance of holy love that this week is about. So I encourage you to rely on those senses. This service comes from a French monastic tradition, and using this anointing service is restoring it, actually anointing to the Holy Week celebration. It's also going to restore the role of Mary Magdalene in this Paschal Mystery narrative. So we welcome her to our celebration today. Our service begins with the lighting of our candles, which I'll invite you to do now. It's also how we close our service when at the end we'll extinguish our candles. Our candles unite us and our various altars across this country into this one light. Unless a grain of wheat falls into the ground and dies, it remains a single grain. But if it dies, it shall yield a rich harvest.
How did the rose ever open its heart and give to this world all its beauty? It felt the encouragement of light against its being. Otherwise, we all remain too frightened.
Slowly blooms the rose within. 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 Slowly
I am the rose of Sharon. I am the lily of the valley. Let him kiss me with the kisses of his mouth. Truly more pleasing is he than wine. I am my beloved's, and my beloved is mine.
Slowly blooms the rose within. 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 Slowly blooms the rose within.
A garden enclosed, my sister bride. A garden enclosed, a fountain sealed, a garden fountain, a well of fresh water flowing from Lebanon. Arise, north wind, and come, south wind. Blow upon my garden, that its spices may flow. I have come to my garden, my sister bride. I gather my myrrh with my spices.
Slowly blooms the rose within. 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 Slowly blooms the rose within.
Place me as a seal upon your heart, for love is as strong as death. Its utter as unyielding as the grave. It burns like a blazing fire, like a mighty flame. Many waters cannot quench love. Rivers cannot wash it away.
Slowly blooms the rose within. 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 Slowly blooms
How did the rose ever open its heart and give to this world all its beauty? It felt the encouragement of light against its being. Otherwise, we all remain too frightened.
We enter into 10 minutes of silence.
Place me as a seal upon your heart. 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 Place me as a seal upon your heart.
I invite you now to light your incense if you have it. And if you don't have it nearby, just borrow this one. Imagine it's scent in your home.
Six days before the Passover, Jesus came to Bethany, where he had raised Lazarus, the dead man, to life. Now Martha waited on them. Lazarus sat at the table with Jesus. Then Mary took a pound of costly perfume with genuine nard and anointed the feet of Jesus, wiping them with her hair. And the whole house was filled with the fragrance of the perfume. Then Judas, son of Simon Iscariot, the disciple who would betray Jesus, remarked, "This perfume could have been sold for over 300 silver coins and the money given to the poor." But Jesus rebuked him, saying, "Leave her alone. Was she not keeping it for the day of my burial? Truly I say to you, wherever the gospel is proclaimed all over the world, what she has done will be told in praise of her."
I invite you now to take oil if you have it. And use it to anoint yourself with the words, "Place me as a seal upon your heart, for love is as strong as death."
Place me as a seal upon your heart, for love is as strong as death.
Place me as a seal upon your heart, for love is as strong as death.
Let us take a moment and allow this oil, its scent, its feel to lavishly cover us and enter our souls.
Place me as a seal upon your heart. 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 Place me as a seal upon your heart.
Everyone who begins to study and know their own states is well aware that our experience is a constant dying and rebirth. We must not be frightened as we come to see this, although it really is a terrifying thing, that we have no power to keep hold of our own life, that it has to be renewed or given back to us by something that does not come from ourselves. But even when we do see the helplessness with which we fall into oblivion, at that moment, when we are most trying to hold on to ourselves, we must learn to trust that there is something that calls us back and will call us back. And if it calls us back from sleep at night, it will call us back from that other sleep into which we shall enter, the sleep of death.
All shall be well. All shall be well. All manner of thing, everything everything, all shall be well. All shall be well. All shall be well. All manner of things, everything, all shall be well.
And all shall be well, and all manner of thing shall be well. When the tongues of flame are enfolded into the crowned knot of fire, and the fire and the rose are one.